tell them check out the blog, bro. YouTube channel called MKO. It's pugilism, boxing algorithm. M stand for Marvin and Kevin's initials KO. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are the MKO
Pugilism boxing channel, talking all things boxing. We love a left hook, we love a right hook, and we're loving the fact that in this one we can talk about boxing being back in the US of A.
United States.
United States of America. So yeah, that's gonna be happening from next weekend, next Saturday. So this Saturday coming. What am I talking about? Next Saturday.
Olympic silver medalist, right?
Yeah, Shakur Stevenson. That's right.
Amazing young boxer, very talented boxer.
Yeah.
He's going to be a headline in the show as well, isn't it?
That's right.
Yeah.
He's going to be fighting an opponent. I forgot his name, but he's fighting a guy who's undefeated in 13 bouts, I believe. From what Bob Arum has been saying, he's a big puncher. This guy that he's fighting, not the Andre Ward was quite obvious. Honest about the opponent choice. He said, not the greatest opponent, but he said they're under this thing where they can't bring in the opposition. They can't fly them in, the guys that they might have liked to get for Shakur. So this guy is sort of the best available at the time, and he's a guy. As well? Yeah, I don't know his exact age, but he's quite a sort of fresh fighter, He's not a guy that's a sort of journeyman type. He's a guy that will have some ambition and a guy that will, at the very least, come to win. So that's a good sign for young Shakur, and it should be interesting. I mean, I'll just run us through a bit of how this is all going to work, because as we know, in America and over here in England, the lockdowns are sort of easing into play. There's some places better off than others. So what Bob Arum was saying in regards to Vegas is that it's all going to be done in a particular hotel. I don't know if it's the MGM Grand or another hotel. And what they're going to have is they're going to have the fighters there. They're going to get tested, and then sort of tested again, leading right up until the fight. So they're going to make sure that no one's infected, no one's got this COVID-19, and they're going to basically keep guys on. They're going to track where they train. They're going to give them designated place to train, designated place, obviously rooms to sleep and everything, and to train. And the trainers are all going to get tested. You're only going to be allowed 2 cornermen. As you know, usually in boxing you're allowed 3, but you're only going to be allowed 2 cornermen. So that's going to be a change in the rules there. And Top Rank is going to supply at their own expense a cutman. So Top Rank is going to supply 2 cutmen for these fights and stuff. So these 2 cutmen are going to be approved and employed by Top Rank, and Top Rank's going to pay their fees, so that if you're a boxer and one of your 2 cornermen is not a cutman, Top Rank are going to supply it, and you're basically going to be in what they call a bubble when you're there. So you're going to just have your test. You're not going to leave this hotel, this resort place, which is okay because they're quite big places. But you're going to be locked in kind of a bubble thing where you don't leave the hotel, you don't leave the facilities. I think you even avoid trying to leave the same floor sort of thing. So you've got to do all your things in this bubble and in this hotel, and that's how they're going to sort of control it during these first shows. And they're looking to have shows over the weeks leading through the summer. So you got this one in the second week of June we're in now. And they're going to try and do shows every week, couple of weeks, and they're going to have it all. You're in the hotel, stay there, get tested, fight, get tested. So they're going to manage it like that.
Okay, interesting. That's very interesting to see how hopefully everything goes well. Yeah. Because we need boxing back on track.
We do.
We need it rolling, man. We need it as soon as possible. So if they need to take all these precautions before the fight to make sure the boxers and the referees and everyone is safe, then yes, no, I'm up for that.
Yeah, it's going to be different because in Stevenson's case, there is going to be no crowd, and that's going to be interesting because. But I mean, I suppose in his case, he's still.
They're kind of used to it.
He's a top level guy, but he's still a bit of a novice guy.
Yeah, well, also in the amateur days, they never used to have sometimes big.
Yeah, it's not a big.
Just like 20
apart
people,
from Olympics.
Yeah. So in a way, he's some territory that he's been in before. So,
yes.
He still perform really well based on not being that many crowd involved. So yeah, I mean, most of these boxers anyway, once they lock down to the opponent, like they block the crowd out, most of them say sometimes.
Yeah,
some of them,
I think you do.
So they just focus on the guy in front of you. So yeah, it'll be an interesting one to watch.
Yeah, I think he'll do well out of it, Stevenson. I don't think it's going to really bother him too much. I mean, there are other fighters, out there who they thrive off of the crowd, like a Tyson Fury and them sort of guys. It might be the negative effect where there's no crowd, they might not want to do that. But as Stevenson, was a top level amateur in that, so I reckon he'll be alright in this, and he'll know that, right, this is the first step, and I'm gonna get to the crowd eventually, but this is my first step, isn't it? And they just want, them guys there, boxers, I can relate, they just want to fight, they just want to get out, they want action. So if this is the action you're gonna offer me, I'm going to take it. That's the way they're going to see it. They want that money. No fight, no money.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's how it's going to be, man. So, good luck to him. I'm very, as a fan, I'm very happy to see it. I don't know what the television situation is going to be like here in the UK, but hopefully we'll be able to see it over here, because I tell you what, we need it definitely as fans. We really are looking forward to it. I mean, I'm sure he'll get past this guy, and he's been also another thing about Stevenson. He's also been talking spicy about my man, what's his name, Josh Warrington, he's a real crowd fighter now. Warrington, he's got thousands of fans in Leeds, and Shakur Stevenson. I don't know if you heard this one, but he said, "I want to beat Warrington in his backyard, in front of his own fans, in front of his own family." So believe me, Stevenson's super confident.
That's confident.
And he said that's what he wants. That's the fight he wants.
I believe he can beat Warrington according to his skill set. Me personally, Warrington is good.
You would back him as the.
I'll back. Yeah, okay. He just has some of the stuff he has, the IQ he has in the ring. Warrington doesn't have it. He just doesn't have. He's good, but. Stevenson is special. It's different. He's got these things that is very similar to Andrew Ward. Just that ring IQ, the way he can fight inside and outside. He doesn't waste that much energy. He's very clinical. It's not all about the brawling. He don't do much of that, but he just breaks you down. So it reminds me of maybe Andrew Ward and Floyd put together in a way for me. So that's why I'll go for Stevenson on that one. If that fight did happen,
I think it would be tough. I mean, it's. Again, it would be, I think partially would be mental. If he was to,
tough. But I'm just saying, that, of course it will be tough. It's not standing in front of a statue, but I'm saying it will win that fight. It's not going to be an easy fight, but it will win. It will come on top on that fight. Yeah,
I would be more on the side of, I think it's a 50-50 fight. I think Warrington is, as far as world level, Warrington is far more proven at world level. With Stevenson, we've seen with him, the potential is there, but we're yet to see him. I would say in terms of career-wise, Warrington is ahead, but potentially Shakur Stevenson could be the best of the lot of them. But we're yet to see that, if you see what I'm saying. So
I really get where you're coming from.
But I'm not stopping you from favouring him.
No, I'm not saying I can never stop me from favouring. I'm still favouring him, whatever you say. But I'm just saying, what you're saying in career-wise, obviously, he's ahead of him in the career-wise.
Oh yeah,
I'm just talking about the skill set. I'm not talking about the
you
career.
just think skills-wise.
Yeah, skills-wise, things that I've seen Stevenson done in the ring compared to Warrington done in the ring is different. Like. I think it's with Stevenson, he needs someone like Warrington to bring him more of his skill set out. You know, and I think that the higher the opponent, the dangerous the opponent, the more skills Stevenson brings out. You know, the more he will bring out in the fight, and then they need someone like that, and you know, to do that, to be able to perform that part. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, I really, that's one fight I really want to see, and I'm encouraged by the fact that Stevenson is really about this. You know, he's really saying, listen, he's not one of them guys that's just like, well, I'm gonna just stay in America. You got to come here to America. He's saying to the guy, no, okay. He even admitted, he said, I know he's got a bigger fan base than me, so I will come to you and I will fight you in your backyard.
And that's the man.
To me, that's a fighter. That's a fighter right there. So I mean, I do respect him and rate him for that. And what a fight that would be if that happens. But I mean, he's got to take care of business this coming Saturday. And yeah, we will see how that goes. We might even do a post-fight on that, you know. We get to see that one. So yeah, unless you've got any other thoughts.
No, that's me.
We're good on that.
Done.
All right then, ladies and gents, remember to like and to subscribe to the channel. Right. Until next time, MKO Pugilism, we are over and out.